So I was invited recently to a church to speak. It was on health, and on health matters. By the grace of God, I have the opportunity to do that for many people on different platforms, even on different platforms. So, and while I was giving an illustration, trying to say what I do, answer someone's questions, and had to do with alcohol. And I was trying to say, okay, from the Bible, Jesus took alcohol, and people's faces just went, huh? Okay. So today on the Impact Factor, we want to talk about alcohol and a believer. I'll be right back. This is the Impact Factor, your daily source of inspiration and insight to live a life of impact. I am Dr. Benga Adebayo. Alcohol can be a controversial issue. So today, the question we are trying to ask on the Impact Factor is, can a believer take alcohol? Is it okay for a believer to take alcohol? Let me first say that the answer to that is neither yes nor no. I, as an individual, I don't take alcohol. It's a personal decision. And how did I arrive at that decision? While I was a young Christian, while I was still trying to figure out, like I said, I gave my life to Christ watching TV. And in the bit of asking questions, I asking God, what do people say this, people say that? What really is your intention, your opinion about alcohol? Because I was getting older and I was going to start to go to parties. People are going to be offering me alcohol. Is it right? Is it wrong? And right there, I just opened my Bible. As I opened my Bible, it was by the Spirit of God. The first place I opened to, I saw that the Bible says, give wine to a mocker, give strong drink to them that are perishing. I opened again, just flip. It said, it is not for kings, O Limon. It's not for kings to linger at the strong drink. I hadn't read the Bible through and through, but at that time, I just opened and I just started seeing scriptures that seemed to say to me, Benga, alcohol is not for you. And later, as I grew in Christ, I got to see that there are people that God Himself, even though everybody was permitted to take alcohol, God said to those people, you should not take alcohol. Those were Nazarenes. So I don't take alcohol. The only time I take alcohol is when I go for Holy Communion in an Anglican church. Why? Because Holy Communion wine, in fact, you can't have, there's really nothing like a non-alcoholic wine. By the very definition of what wine is fermented grape, and it is alcoholic. So that is why I think I can boldly say that the Lord took alcohol, because He said, I lift this wine, this cup that will lift up. Is it not this? It was a Passover meal. They were taking wine, and He used wine for Holy Communion. So the real Holy Communion wine is not fruit juice. It's alcoholic wine. And if you go to the Orthodox congregation, so to speak, that is what they use for Holy Communion. So that's the only time. And I don't attend every now and then, once in a while. So that's the only time I take alcohol. So what does that mean? It means in itself, alcohol is not bad. Alcohol in itself is not dangerous. It may be okay to take it every now and then, but for me as a person, I believe alcohol is deadly. I see the dangers of alcohol, particularly as a physician. I see alcohol as damaged and destroyed lives. There is really no benefit. In fact, a study came out recently that says to us that before we used to say that a glass of red wine was okay, was safe, but it said at all amounts, alcohol can be dangerous. So can a Christian take alcohol? The answer is yes and no. The Bible allows for it, and yet the Bible says to some people, don't take it. I will encourage you to avoid alcohol if you can, and if you'll have to take alcohol, please take it in moderation. Moderation every now and then, maybe once in a blue moon. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Please go ahead and share your thoughts. Iron sharpens iron. As we discuss, as we learn from one another, will get better. I say a big thank you to all our partners that make this program a possibility. God knows your address. He will visit you in the precious name of Jesus. And like coming away again tomorrow, please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. We thank you for watching. Please enjoy this lovely piece of music and check out this previous edition of the Impact Factor. God bless you.